Mahoning County Career and Technical Center prepares students for future workforce demands as it expands programs and facilities focused on emerging technologies. Meanwhile, PNC's annual Christmas Price Index shows holiday costs rising faster than inflation, driven by higher labor and commodity prices. Those stories on today's Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz is brought to you by 717 Credit Union. 717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Mike Moliterno. The Mahoning County Career and Technical Center is preparing students for a rapidly changing workforce by planning several years ahead. Superintendent John Zentbauer says the center studies long-term industry trends rather than reacting to what is happening today. He notes that while electric vehicle projections have cooled, related technologies such as battery systems continue to create training opportunities that connect to multiple manufacturing fields. To meet future workforce needs, MCCTC is completing a 39,000 square foot expansion at its Canfield campus. The addition, expected to open next fall, will allow about 100 more students to enroll.
We put together this program where we put our cybersecurity students, our computer science networking people, along with our electricity kids and our HVAC, which we added most recently, and our automation people in one big area. So although there are 4 different programs not typically working together, we realized in this day and age everything has a wire hook to it and everything's computer driven, and now especially artificial intelligence we know now is included in everything. At that time we weren't sure, but we built this grant around this, that we would combine those programs, have a big open setting, and that we would build a common place in between those programs, 12,500 square feet, to do collaborative projects between all of those groups. And what evolved from that was we realized, wow, this was a good idea. It's really working out well, but we realized the medical industry is involved. Almost every one of our over 20 programs is involved in artificial intelligence, and now with computer science and cybersecurity and network and engineering. And so we created a space where they all work collaboratively together. When it's finally done, you'll see a big space that they'll be working on. It could be anything. Right now, we're doing a lot of automated manufacturing because that makes sense and we know it's out there. But we're looking at the medical robots. We're looking at anything and everything that can be tied together, and they can all work together. And we've actually added a lot of our other programs will be out there and be able to use this space also.
The expansion is funded by an $11.4 million state grant. A second project, a $7 million health and wellness center, is under construction with support from a $5 million Appalachian Community Innovation Centers grant. MCCTC also recently hired a full-time career tech curriculum director to help instructors integrate advanced technology into their programs. The position focuses on aligning equipment and training with emerging industry needs and ensuring students gain the skills required for the jobs expected to grow in the next 5 years. You can read more in the cover story of the December issue of the Business Journal, out now. PNC's latest Christmas Price Index shows the cost of celebrating the holiday continues to rise. The bank's annual report measures the cost of all the gifts from the 12 days of Christmas, and this year's index increased 4.5% from 2024, outpacing the National Consumer Price Index, which rose 3% in October. PNC analysts say the higher costs reflect a tight labor market and economic uncertainty. Because every item in the index is sourced domestically, tariffs were not a factor. The total price for all 12 gifts is now more than $51,000. Buying every item each time it appears in the song, 364 gifts in all, would cost more than $218,000. Shopping online would push the total to more than $55,000 because of elevated shipping and packaging costs. The price of 5 gold rings saw the largest increase, climbing more than 30% as global demand pushed gold prices higher. PNC notes that inflation pressures, expectations of Federal Reserve rate cuts, and a weaker U.S. dollar have all made gold more attractive to investors. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Buzz. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these stories, links are available in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.